my Sagittarius friends. Okay, so we are doing the Saturn transit for the year 2025. Okay, so now since Saturn is moving through your 4th house and it's in your ascendant in the 10th house, you're going to find that things are going to be slowing down this year. Okay, so Jupiter is also performing a bit better, and therefore the energies are balancing out in your star sign. So when Saturn bothers a person, and you actually go through all these problems, Jupiter is the planet that will come in at the last minute to save you. So things are definitely going to be okay, right? Work will go a bit slower, especially you can expect these delays to happen. If you expect these delays, you'll understand that yes, okay, it's being delayed, but it will happen, right? So you're going to have to work extra hard to actually get any tasks done. And this is due to the fact that Saturn is in this house for you, okay? So don't fear, nothing will get left undone. Everything will get done. It's just that there will be a few delays during the year, okay? During this time, you must remember that you have an opportunity this year maybe to buy property or even to buy a car. Now, discussions around this will start at the beginning of the year, right in January. And this transit happens around March. So by the time you get to the end of the year, you're definitely going to end up buying property, or you'll end up buying a new car or a car as such, right? If you have someone that has been advising you, especially if it's somebody older like a mom or a dad or even your boss, right? This year, in terms of finances, you can expect that that person will actually benefit more from you doing things than you, right? So this year is a year of listening. You need to listen to these people so that they can give you the advice that you need to use, right? And you also have to be a bit cautious with the advice that you take and who you're taking this advice from. So be wary about the people around you and where you're taking advice from, and is it going to serve your best interest at this point in time. In terms of health, there is a great possibility of you experiencing some shoulder pains or maybe your back, what's something that we call a slip disc sometimes, right? So it's in your 3rd aspect in the 6th house. So watch also how you sleep, your position that you place yourself in when you are sleeping or when you are lying down, okay? It's very important that you do this. Now, for Sagittarius people this year, the big move is going to be towards spirituality and your faith, right? So you might just become extra religious all of a sudden, or you might move into spirituality and try and find out, okay, why are we doing this in spirituality? What are the reasons for these things? In terms of religion, you're going to be asking yourself, okay, what ritual is this and why are we doing this ritual? In Hinduism, let's just take a simple thing like people touch people's feet when you greet. They're going to want to know, like, why are we doing this? And then all of those things, right? You might be even taking an interest in feng shui, and you'll be redecorating your home in terms of what feng shui means. But you will go into depth into spirituality and religion right now, and you're going to enjoy yourself there. Okay, so have fun with it. Things do slow down for you right up until March. Okay, so even though they're slowing down right up until March, if you have any big dreams, start at the beginning of the year and start working towards these dreams. So by the time March comes, you know that you've already are on a roll. Okay, remember Ketu is entering right now. So things definitely will be slowing down. So it's time for you to start doing all that hard work that's going to be required in 2025. Okay, in relationships, you can expect a very smooth ride. In fact, you're one of the very lucky signs that are expecting a smooth ride with relationships this year. So it's quite neutral, okay? So whatever your relationship is, try and keep it in the balance and it will work out for you. Right, so at the beginning of this year, you might be looking at your past relationships a bit, and if you had a bit of a breakup or if you had any arguments and disagreements, you'll be able to now use the lessons you've learned from that during this year, okay? If you are single, if you are looking for somebody, you are going to use the lessons you learned from the past relationships. So please don't bring that energy back into this relationship that you might have this year. Now, that you're not going to be interested in frivolous people this year, right? So you're going to become more serious about the partners that you're choosing. If you are in a relationship, you are going to become more committed with your relationships, okay? Now, all that being said for you, my friends, I would just like to put a short disclaimer here. If all this is happening and this happens to be your enemy year according to Chinese astrology, then all of this can go to naught. Do you understand? Please contact me or go to a Chinese calculator and see where your Chinese astrology gives you your enemy years, and At that point in time, you can figure out whether all of this will work or not, because it changes as per Chinese astrology. Thanks, guys.